Hello everyone and welcome to Florida Aviation Network. I'm Ben Coleman, your host for today. This is going to be a plane time shoot, but before we get into our show, we're going to recognize our affiliates that help us with the Florida Aviation Network, coming to you live and in the clear from the Gizmo Productions USA here in beautiful Oviedo, Florida. And this is, if you never have been to Oviedo, it's one of the subsidiaries of the big Orlando, the big O. What we call Oviedo, I guess it's the little O in Orlando. But our affiliates are going to be, these are folks that kind of work with us throughout the year and throughout the whole the episodes that we have been bringing on to you here. But we're going to welcome Bill Stuhl and Joel Wiener in Jacksonville, Civil Air Patrol. Thank you, guys. And we're coming up with Terry Kurtz, South Florida. She's normally here in the studio, but she's not with us today. Glenn Sims, and I'm just going to read these names. I apologize for the glimpsing off camera, but Gene Sims in Lakeland, and he's with the Civil Air Patrol. Paul Adrian and John Weber in Leesburg, Florida, with EAA Chapter 534. And Barbara Walters Phillips is in Orlando with EAA Chapter 74. We have Robert Jex in Orlando. He just retired from the Orlando FSDO, and I think Bob Jex is behind camera 3. Thank you, Bob, for being here with us today. And Vicki Sherman in Ormond Beach with the Civil Air Patrol, and her crew up there, they do a wonderful job supporting us. Thank you, Vicki. And Keith Phillips in Spruce Creek with EAA Chapter 288. We have Joe Schmaltz with the Titusville area, EAA Chapter 866. We have Brenna Wright in Sanford with the Naval Air Station and Sanford Information Headquarters. And Brenna is a descendant of the Wright brothers, by the way. She is a true Wright person. And Bill McClung in Tampa. And Bill, sorry about that, but Bill is with the National Aviation Safety Foundation and FAN. He's one of our board members, been there a long time, came from TSA, great guy. And Bambi, got to mention Bambi as well, that's his wife. Michael Miner in Tampa with the Tampa FSDO, thanks Mike. And Dennis Hayes with the Fort Myers EAA chapter. And William Billy Hadaway in Birmingham FSDO. Thanks, Billy. Hadn't seen you in a long time. It's time, too long. And Sam Gross with the Tampa FSDO FAST team. Sam, thank you for all you do for us over in the Tampa area. Barry Simmons and Inverness with the EAA Chapter 1674. And Tom Deedman is in Live Oak with Chapter 797 with the EAA. And John Liccardi and Michael Ketchpaw in Fort Pierce with EAA Chapter 908. And we have Rob Williams in South Carolina with the Triple Tree Aerodrome, formerly someone that hung around Sun and Fun campus quite a while, did a lot for Sun and Fun. They're in the Air Museum especially, and ACE, Aerospace Center for Excellence. And thanks, Rob. Didn't want to slight you there, buddy. And Laura Spoler in Orlando with the Women in Aviation, and her other half is here helping us here on the studio as we speak. Rick, thank you for your help, buddy. And Jim Waymeyer and Cress Wise in the Villages. Villages is an aviation club there, and thank you for your support. And we have 2 new networks helping us to spread the word here in the Florida Aviation Network. Is the Aeronautical Proficiency Training and Wings Industry Network. John Typin, thank you for all that you do for us and the industry, John, from your area up in the Chicago area. And that wraps up our affiliates and our recognition. And again, from a safety aspect, we want to thank everybody for the time and all the volunteers. The volunteerism, if it wasn't for all the volunteers, we would not be able to bring this information to you. So thank you. We're going to tie it off right now, and we're going to go on to our show in just a few seconds.